Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BB. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. Well, quite the crazy day on this one, not only from the price action standpoint, but you look down here at the volume, and just gigantic volume. Unfortunately, it was all in the bearish direction. So a whole lot of downwards pressure here entering into the weekend. And in order to kind of best illustrate all this, actually, before we talk about supports, let's just talk about areas of resistance before I squeeze down the chart. So in the event, the price does bottom out and starts to head back upwards, let's talk about some of these key levels of resistance that would, need to be battled back above. And that first key level, in my opinion, at least before you should really have too much hope, is that $7.30 mark. Meaning, yeah, that's great that the price bounces back up to this area, which it very well could do. But the threat is, okay, that could very well just be a dead cat bounce that gets rejected back downwards. However, if the price can at least get up to that area and break above it, that doesn't guarantee that it's going to go back up to 860, but at least gives a little bit more confidence that, okay, yeah, maybe that bounce truly does have some genuine power behind it, and it's not some sort of dead cat bounce or anything like that. So that's where 730 to me is a level where, as long as the price is below it, I'd be skeptical of any sort of upwards movement until that price can actually prove itself. And again, quote unquote, prove itself being defined as getting up above and staying above that $7.30 mark. Now, as far as levels of support are concerned, this is what I mentioned earlier. We're going to have to squeeze down the chart here because it has just been a long time since the price has been down this low. So the next key area of support to watch closely, going to be right down there at $6.90. You can see that was the lows from back in this portion of the chart, which is, a few weeks ago now. And then the reason why that level is so important is if that level fails, then that puts the chart, I believe, down into no man's land, because the next level of support after that would not be until this gap close location down there around 625. Now, I'm not saying the price is going to drop straight down there. My point here is that you just look through this chart here and you can see there just simply aren't any other data points that suggest any other sort of, support levels. So that could definitely create, that much more downside selling pressure as the chart, as the price would kind of enter into this void on the chart. But yeah, no doubt about it. Rough movement today, but we'll see if the price can try to get things turned around or not next week. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.